waves. The 7th round of the NASCAR PK Antifreeze Series is underway, and your championship leader, Ray Alfalla, going to lead him down to turn 1 for the first time tonight. 4 car lengths in front of a side-by-side battle with Clampett and Hunt.
Drivers that could potentially win their first race in the series tonight. Mitchell Hunt is a candidate. Corey Vincent, of course, looking for his second victory.
The gap now down within 2/10 of 71, closing the gap down to a car length in turn 1, getting back to the gas a lot sooner, sitting 1.5 lanes or so up the track to the 2. A 3-car battle for the race lead. 2 lengths to the inside, though, coming out of 4. It'll give Alfalla the momentum.
As Corey Vincent completes that pass, having to go in a second position, I have to say, worries me what Ray Alfalla Cars is doing.
As 42 gets up into the 47 almost a little bit there, Duvall had to chase the car down into corner number 1 and 2 and nearly took the 47 with him. Here comes Taylor Hurst to the inside, and now Hurst is going to put the 42 of Dylan Duvall to the outside. Casey Tucker's a part of this battle. The 85 of Thomas Davis. You got Jake Sturgis involved, PJ Sturgis to the outside. I believe that might be Alan Bowes in this pack. There's a lot of big names here, and one small mistake like Dylan Duvall just made could take out 5 or 6 of these guys.
The 24 ducks for the pit lane, 3 wide now as Kevin King, all kinds of out of shape on the inside, and he will hang on. The 28 contact into the 88, and they're going to go all over the place to turn number 1. Alan Bowes out of shape on the apron. Somehow they hang on.
Oh my goodness gracious, great balls of fire, Alan Bowes. How did he manage to keep that Toyota out of the inside barrier? Flipping between the apron and the track, he managed to woe that Toyota up, and he got that right back underneath. Now he's got some pretty significant front end damage. He's going to pull that down into pit lane, along with pretty much everyone else that was involved in this. And then pit lane is getting to be a very busy place, Evan.
Fallon going to come in from the number 1 spot. Couple of close calls. We saw all of that really go from all the way from turn number 4 back down to turn 1. Luckily, there was no caution.
Ray Alfalla now behind these 3 here as they go at it at a corner number 4. We'll see where the 2 shakes out through all of this. He's had a very stout car and has led all the green flag laps prior to that green flag pit stop.
Corey Vincent, though, that number 10 car looking very strong. He actually had a great start to this race.
And overlooked is the green flag cycle of pit stops for just how much time you could make up and how much time you could possibly lose. Well, Vincent did a great job again. It was all Ray Alfalla's race. The gap is closing, no doubt, though. The 2 takes a couple more hundredths off now within 0.4 of a second.
Alfalla going to come on to pit road here on lap number 66, or completion of lap 66, and Corey Vincent going to stay out, so maybe Alfalla trying something a little bit different here?
Yeah, that's exactly what Corey Vincent did to him on the first cycle of pit stop. Corey Vincent is indeed going to come down to the pit lane. The lap immediately following Ray Alfalla.
And the lead will go back to car number 2, and Corey Vincent only a second behind as battle for the lead intensifies. 10 and 2 side by side. Dylan Duvall going to go to the inside, trying to get a lap back on these 2. Vincent going to lead that lap, and Dylan Duvall trying to push the issue to get that lap back. In 27th position, he is going to do so as the 10 tries to now run away from the 2.
Corey Vincent from the front of the field going to come down pit road 1 lap after Ray Alfalla from P2. Kicks off our 3rd consecutive cycle of green flag pit stops.
Corey Vincent, now he's right now dealing with Ray Alfalla, but to say the very least, though, Corey Vincent, brand spanking new tires. He will cross the line.
We've seen strategy play out here before. I remember Jake Sturgis a couple of seasons ago trying to parlay some fuel strategy. Late caution comes out. He ends up winning the race here at Las Vegas for his first career victory. Seen this play out before, Evan. This could very well. Caution's out in the speedway. Look at that.
Caution at lap number 130. Going to slow us down for the first time on the evening. Corey Vincent, I think, has the better long-run car than Ray Alfalla. This opens the door, though, for everybody running inside the top 10 to get a crack at it. Green flag back in the air, and the 10 car tries to get away as Hudson get a battle Alfalla for second.
Hudson was on it on that restart to the inside of the 2 former champions. And Duke it out for position number 2. Give it to Hudson for the time being.
Oh, Kenny Humpy, what a race he has had so far, starting all the way back in 41st, but he's got the Inex cars of Jake Sturgis and PJ Sturgis, the 2 brothers right next to each other in 9th and 10th positions here. Tyler Hudson coming out of nowhere. He's going on the outside of the number 10 of Corey Vincent, and that Chevrolet versus that Ford.
10 car low, side by side going into corner number 3. The 10 looking at the 0-1 car for the lead position. Ray Alfala up on the 10's rear bumper. Out of corner number 4, the 0-1 may have scraped the wall a little bit coming out of 4. It was close. Hudson going to lead lap 158. And now the 10 continuing to work underneath the 0-1 of Tyler Hudson. Slides up the racetrack a little bit. These guys are close quarter racing. Evan, do you remember what happened last year between the top 2 late in the race?
2 cars going to get around Tyler Hudson that time. The 0-1 was tested multiple times. It's Corey Vincent, the dominant car on the evening, not going to let a late race caution flag take this one away from him. Turn number 4 for the final time. Second career win. Corey Vincent takes the checkered flag at Vegas.